Hey everybody, pardon the brakes, they got wet this morning. They'll quiet down as they clean themselves. So it's Sherman branch. Last time I filmed was in May. It is third week in August right now. And lots changed. Bike's changed. I've changed a little bit. Been on a diet. The last time I filmed was Kitsuma. Since then I've done a ton of riding. And yeah. Hope this video is enjoyable. New tires put on a few days ago. Still getting a little used to them. They feel squirrelier because I want the faster rolling tires versus grippier, especially in the rear. It's more of a cross-country tire in the back. Threw down a few nice times at Sherman. Under an hour now. We'll know a little better how fast I'm going to be here today after the first couple miles. There's a lot of people out here. There were some storms. I did ride here yesterday. It was cleaned up. I was here 2 days ago. It was trashed from the storm. This is the first segment of Sherman. We'll get up to the road in a little bit, and you have the option of wussing out and staying on the main loop, or taking a more advanced loop called roller coaster, which is one of my favorite loops. It's got some tech, some nice berm sections, some nice little punchy climbs in there too. So here's the road. There'll be an old grain silo up here. We'll turn left. The whole course is just at 11.4 miles. I've got my bike computer tallying everything down to my heart rate, cadence, wheel speed, distance, average speed. And I'll know after finishing this roller coaster loop if my average speed is contention worthy to keep pushing harder once we get to the main loop. I have learned not to overdo it on this segment, because by the time we get back to the middle section, you still got 9 miles to go and you just start losing a little steam. So I'm not quite Olympic level where I can just go full bore the whole time. The dirt feels good today. Whoa, almost lost the front end. There's a lot of switchbacks. I'm going to see some root here. Very rooty. Gonna be some climbing up here. Some root. Super chunk. Climb, climb. Come on. I got some new forks that are just amazing compared to what I was running. Just to have a little more travel. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I suspect we're going to see a lot of that today. Parking lot was packed. This is why they call it roller coaster. Nice drop here. That's fast. Climb. It's like a plunge back there. It's short-lived because there's a medium left turn right at the bottom of it. Be nice to ride that out. All right, so hey, bunch of pussies, weekend warriors. I don't even think we're 2 miles in. I usually don't stop the 11 miles. And I'm a old man. So we're 1.6 miles in, averaged 11.7 miles an hour, which is fast enough to break the hour for the whole course. It's very hard for me to get below an hour, but once I did, it seems easier. Hey, buddy. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're not going to break our time today. Maybe on a weekday. But it'll still be fun. We'll do a good video. The way this GoPro does it, I think after about 10 minutes, it automatically starts a new video. Breaks it up. If I remember correctly, I'll just leave it running until it dies. Nice down here. Sharp branch. we're almost done with roller coaster. I hate the end of it. It's all like uphill. And we're not that part yet, but saw some interesting stats about this trail, just how much it gets ridden. In the last 90 days, it's been ridden a total like 12,000 plus miles. And I mean, hell, that's just from the people that record their ride on the Strava. So it's almost like 15 people riding the whole thing. I mean, 1,000 people riding the whole thing. Here comes another person up here. We're not going to get around. Thank you, thank you. Almost lost it. Briars. Wow, these tires are way different. The steering is way more responsive because it just grips better up front. And I'm not used to the bike reacting that quickly, so I'm finding that I'm over correcting. Like, it steers in too fast and I gotta like correct for it on the faster turns. I'm not complaining, there's great tires. The lugs on my front tires that I took off are like all torn on the cornering edges. So I'll get used to these. It's gonna take some miles. We're almost into roller coaster. I hate it. This climb right here probably doesn't look like much on video, but it'll destroy me. I was out here yesterday with a neighbor and a huge, massive rat snake was roosted on his approach and stood up and kind of went over his front wheel. Scared him. So we're back on what's technically called the main loop. We would have picked up, if we had not turned left back at that silo, we would have popped in here. So we got about 7 miles of this, and then the lake loop, which is another optional loop. We'll be doing that. It's like 2.5 miles. And that picks back up with the final climb of main loop. We're not on record pace today. I can tell you, I'm looking at the average is 11.2. Record pace was like 11.7, 11.8 right now. Oh well. This is the pace you got to do to break an hour though. 11.2, 11.3 for the whole thing. I think it's 11.3. It really is a complete different bicycle. After the tires, I put the rear shock on the other day because my stock shock is in at a warranty. It was a piston rod inside the canister sheared off at the base, and it was leaking oil through the high-speed compression dial. Man, front end is squirrely. Not only did I go with the faster profile treads on these tires, I went up a little wider. I was running 2.3 inch wide tires. Now these are 2.4 inches wide. Probably basically